All right, well, good afternoon, Pioneers. My name is Tuvang, and I am the admissions coach here at Western Piedmont Community College. I want to welcome you all to our fourth information session today, where we help you get ready for spring registration. We'll be hosting one more session next week at 12 p.m., so please be sure to tune in. Today, we'll be talking with Western Piedmont Community College's bookstore, business office, the library, and academic success center to help you with resources on campus, financial services, and how to get your textbooks for spring semester. As always, if you have any questions along the way, please be sure to drop them in the comment section and we'll be glad to answer them. So without further ado, I'm going to let our panelists introduce themselves and get us started.
Hi everyone, I'm Christina Rasmussen and I'm the bookstore manager here at Western Piedmont Community College.
Hi, I'm Monica Arney. I'm the controller in the business office.
Hi, I'm Christy Farley. I'm the Academic Success Center coordinator.
And hi, I'm Nancy Daniel, the library director.
Perfect. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. So just like previously in our last sessions, we're going to start off with some common FAQs. And again, if you have any questions along the way, please be sure to leave them in the comment section and we'll be glad to answer them. So we're going to start off with the bookstore first with Ms. Rasmussen. So the first questions that a lot of students have is, how do I know what books I would need for my classes?
So that is actually a great question for our new incoming students. Once you register for classes, you will be given a class schedule. You can show that to the bookstore staff and they can let you know what the required materials are for each course. Sometimes there are no required materials. You can also look them up on our website. It's bookstore.wpcc.edu and you can search by course in the textbook lookup. You can also always call us and we can give you the information over the telephone. Our direct number is 828-448-3186.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And so if a student comes in, they haven't received their financial aid, can they still use it to buy books? And is there anything that they need to bring?
So unfortunately, if a student is not showing funds in their account, we will not be able to charge their books. However, there are other options. If financial aid is just slower coming through, students can sometimes apply for a short-term loan through the financial aid office to cover their books. You will need to talk to the financial aid office to apply and receive more information. And as far as what students need to bring to charge their books and materials to their account, just a copy of your current class schedule and a photo ID, and we should be able to help you look at everything that you need.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Now, is there a payment plan for textbooks if a student cannot pay the full amount?
There is not a payment plan. All purchases must be made in full before leaving the bookstore.
Okay, well, that's good to know, Ms. Rasmussen. Thank you so much. I do have a few more questions. So if I come in person, can I come in person to the bookstore, or can students only order their books online?
Right now, you can do both. The bookstore is currently open to assist customers, and our hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are located in the lower level of Hildebrand Hall. Online orders can be shipped to your home and also picked up in person in the bookstore. Just please keep in mind that all customers placing orders online, they will need to bring a photo ID to pick those up.
Okay, great, perfect. And with the semester ending, are students able to sell their old textbooks?
Yes, all Western Piedmont students can participate in our textbook buyback program. Not all books are eligible, but if students bring them in during our listed buyback dates, we can scan them into our system and see if we can take them back and how much we can offer students for those books. We pay cash for the books, and usually books that are eligible are the most current edition, hardback or paperback bound books, and they're being used in our next semester. We are limited on how many books we can purchase, and it's always first come, first to sell. Book buyback for fall 2020 semester is going to be December 10th, December 11th, and the 14th. And please bring a photo ID and a student ID number for the textbook buyback.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Ms. Rasmussen. All right, so we're going to shift now to the business office. So, Ms. Monica Arney, the first question a lot of students have is, how do I pay for my classes?
Well, you're welcome to come and pay in person. The business office is located on the 3rd floor of Moore Hall, and our hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. You can pay by check, cash, debit, or credit card. We also have a drop box, so if you're here after 5, you can put your information in the drop box. You may pay online at home using your Pioneer Pass account.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Ms. Arney. Now, when is the deadline to pay for spring registration?
So if you register for spring during the early registration time period, and that is November the 2nd through December the 4th, you'll need to pay in full by December 4th at 5 p.m. If you register during our last chance registration, that is on January the 6th, you'll need to pay by January the 8th at 5 p.m.
Awesome. All right, and so how do I set up a payment plan, and when is the last day to set up a payment plan?
A payment plan is set up completely online. You want to go to our website, wpcc.edu, scroll to the very bottom, and under Student Links, you want to click on Tuition Payment Plan. Follow the prompts through that. It'll walk you straight through the process. If you do have any questions at all, please call our office. You'll talk to our cashier. Her name is Brooke, and her number is 828-448-3106. The last time to set up a payment plan, early registration, is going to be on December the 4th at 5 p.m. And last chance registration, you have until January the 8th at 5 p.m.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Arney. All right, so one of the biggest questions is, what if a student is eligible for the CARES Act, and who do they need to contact?
So if you were a student at Western Piedmont during spring semester 2020, you may be eligible. If you go to the front page of the website, there's an area where you can click for more details. It'll give you kind of some frequently asked questions. You would talk directly to financial aid if you wanted any additional information, and the financial aid office can be reached at 828-448-6046.
Thank you, Ms. Arney. So my last question for you is, we do have a couple of students that their company is paying for their classes. Who do they need to contact?
You would also contact our office for that. You would call Miriam, and she is in accounts receivable. Her phone number is 828-448-3110. And we would just ask your employer to complete a form. It's fairly simple, one page. You would return that back into us, and then be ready to go ahead and register for your classes. And then we would send an invoice to your employer, and they would pay us directly.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Arney. That was very good information for our students. All right, so before I transition to the Library and Academics Success Center, I just want to remind our viewers again that if you have any questions, please be sure to drop them in the comment section, and we'll be glad to answer them. So moving on to Ms. Daniels and Ms. Farley, the first question I have for you guys is, as a student, if I don't have a computer at home, can I come to the library and use a computer on campus?
You certainly can. We do have computers here available. The Library and Academic Success Center work together in tandem, and our hours are 8 to 8 on Monday through Thursday, and then the library is open from 8 to 5 on Friday, and the Academic Success Center is open 8 to 2, but those computers are available during the library normal hours. So we have social distancing. We haven't hit capacity so far this semester, so those computers are available for students to come in and be able to study and do homework. We also have laptops that are available to be checked out to use with headphones, that if a student needs to be able to use those to access their meeting online live classes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ms. Farley, for that. Now, is printing available in the library?
It is. That's a big thing that happens in here often. We have both color and black and white. The default is black and white. And everybody at the beginning of the semester gets something called paper cut, which at the beginning of every semester, each student is given a virtual $25, it's not real, to a paper cut account. And each copy, black and white copy, is 10 cents a page. So as they print, it will deduct. A box will pop up on the corner, the right-hand corner of their computer. So if they need to add more to it, if they go through their 250 copies, they can add money here in the library ASC, but we can only take cash or check, or they can add money at the business office. And we also have a copy machine, only one on campus as far as I know, and that is not part of paper cut. They have to pay separate, yeah.
Okay, well that's great to know, Ms. Daniels. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, are there any study rooms or areas for students to study?
We have areas. We do not have any rooms available because of COVID. We've really marked off lots of spaces in the library, unfortunately. But we have tables, and we do have the partitioning between them, the plexiglass, and we're very careful about cleaning. We also have some study cubicles.
Okay.
They're not really a room, but they're a cubicle. Lots of places.
Very nice. And so following up to that then, Ms. Daniels, are there tutoring classes available if a student needs extra assistance?
I think Christy can answer that one better.
Thank you, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
We do have tutoring available. It's a little bit different than what we normally do in other semesters, but we have a computer tutor who is available here on campus in the ASC and library on Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. And what she does is she'll help you if you need to upload a document or have a trouble with Moodle or logging in some way. And they're also available to help in other ways too. We have also started a program with the medical assisting tutors that they are here on campus from 5:30 to 8 in the evenings. That tutoring is by appointment only. If a medical assisting student needs that type of tutoring, they should call the ASC at 448-3115 in order to make an appointment to set that up. We do ask that they do that within a 24-hour period. Usually what our policy is that if they call by 4, they can get an appointment for the next day. If they need to call by 4. We also have math and English tutoring available by our Western Piedmont professional tutors. They are available online through our e-tutoring program. The best thing that a student can do is go to our Western Piedmont website, click on student, and follow the Academic Success Center page, and they can get all that information that they have there. There are links that will link them to the math and English tutors. The math tutors are available on Monday and Wednesday from 10 to 2 and 6 to 8. And then English is available on Tuesdays from 10 to 11:30 and 6:30 to 8. So we also have something that is called Thinking Storm that is new this semester. And Thinking Storm is an outside program that has professional tutors, but students can log into that through their Moodle account. And that way they can access any type of tutoring that they may need, including the math and English tutors. The best thing there is to make an appointment. And if you have like an English paper that needs to be reviewed, if you will upload it through that website, that way they can review that prior to coming into your appointment. But we do ask that, it's best to make an appointment and upload those documents in advance. And of course, if there's ever any questions about tutoring, please feel free to call the Academic Success Center at that 448-3115, or students may call me at my own number in my office at 448-3116.
Perfect. That is wonderful, Ms. Farley. I'm glad to know that resources is on campus for students. So my last question then is, what can students check out at the library aside from the laptop?
They can check out everything now that they could before. We still have books, as you can see behind me. The stacks are closed for browsing, but the online catalog obviously is online. If you go to the college homepage, the blue bar at the top, you will see library in the middle. Click on that, and that will give you access to the catalog and to the databases. We threw a bunch of stuff online for people because I know this is not a great time for being in here. But so there's online tutorials for all the databases. There's how to use ebooks. We have a huge ebook collection. And if you want a print book, I'm still all about the print book. You can just call us or email us. Our regular number here at the library is 448-3165. And my number is 448-3160. And if you don't want to come in, I'll meet you in the parking lot with the book you want. And the online library ASC user forum is how they can, we don't give library cards, but that's how they can log on and get a card. And we do have the laptops. If you have a class that is live and you don't have your own, that have speaker and volume and all that, the camera, like I'm using right now. And those are available for in-house use only. I think IT can help you if you need one to check out.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So thank you again, Ms. Farley and Ms. Daniels. So that concludes it for the library and the Academic Success Center. And it looks like there isn't any questions, so that will conclude our fourth information session for today. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We hope you found this session very informative and hopefully it answers some of your questions. As always, if you have additional questions after watching this video, please feel free to give us a call at 828-448-6046 and someone on the admission team will be glad to assist you. For myself and all the panelists, we really appreciate you joining us today and we hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye now.
Bye.